What's going on, everyone? My name's Kevin, aka Toying Around. Tonight, we have a very special treat live stream tonight. We are going to be unveiling and revealing the upcoming Retrokid Batman the Animated Series collection that goes live on October 24th. And I'll be joined by Steve from Retrokid. And we'll see you. Well, we're going to open up some clothes right after the break. See you there. What's up, everybody? My name's Kevin. Like I said, if this is your first time here, I'm a toy collector. You can kind of see the stuff that I've amassed in the background from, as a child and now as an adult, because now I have adult money. And what do we do with that? We like to buy things that remind us of, of our childhood and make us happy. Sometimes when we're sad, or sometimes when we're happy, or sometimes when it's payday. But one of the things that I've discovered over the last few years is a brand called Retrokid that's local to here in Toronto, making some really great things that kind of really fits that same vibe. And over the years, through the course of comic book conventions like Toronto Comic Con, Fan Expo, I've got to meet some of the awesome people involved with the brand. And tonight, that we have an opportunity to take a look at their new line that's coming out tomorrow. So please welcome to the show. Joining us tonight, he's going to be answering some questions, or maybe I think he's just here to see my reaction. But please welcome to the channel from Retrokid. We have Steve. What's up, dude?
What's going on, Kev? How are you, man?
I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous. This is I feel like there's some people in the chat that are already, they're just like, I want let's keep it moving. Let's get it going. I want to see what's up. And I do too. Especially because I've been staring at this bag for the last, half a day or so, dude.
Dude, I like we're more nervous because you've never seen this, right? So
Yeah.
we've been trying to get this to you for a long time now. It arrived a little bit late, and you and I, more so selfishly us, wanted to save it for this live because like it's this is real. This is some real shit, right? Like
Yeah.
like you have for everybody tuning in, Kevin hasn't even seen he's seen two of the designs because we've teased them on our socials, but the other two Kevin hasn't seen. So this is truly the most authentic you can get. And
Yeah.
like you're dude, like I'm nervous you open this thing and you're like, nah man, you guys misspelled Batman or something. You know what I mean?
Okay, I hope that's not the case. But this is a real reaction. All right. The bag is still sealed, right? And this is gonna be my first time seeing it. I'm gonna probably try some on. But a lot of your Retro Kid fans are here, which is awesome. You've built an amazing a brand here. You have an amazing team. You guys do like very elaborate displays and convention exhibits, which I love. And I think it really builds this fan base. And a lot of them are here, but there are some people who just normally are here from the toys that I collect, and maybe they've seen me wear some Retro Kid stuff once in a while, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's that, Dr. Claw? Is that a Mad hoodie that you're
Hey,
wearing?"
look,
Or they'll be like,
I got
"Yeah, I saw
got the
that mug
mug for you,
earlier."
man.
Super cool.
It's fortunate that we've been able to build this brand that everybody kind of loves. And to your earlier intro is like we're grown-ups now and we've got this expend some of us have expendable income, and a lot of us just want to spend that stuff on things that brought us joy when we were kids. And that's all we're here for, man. Like we genuinely love the properties that we bring to all of our audience, all of our fans. And it's no different than you going to a toy store and like shopping the aisles. Like when we're
Yeah.
shopping for licenses, we're like, man, what if I got Batman the animated series? Like what if I got Bobby's World? Like what if
Oh, Bobby's
all
World,
of
nice.
these? Yeah, that might be a bit of a teaser for next year, but that's like all we're here to do, guys, is just celebrate our own childhood because
Yeah.
it at a point in time it all brought us so much joy. So to have that, on our chest, on our backs, it just makes life a little bit easier.
Yeah, and I've been trying to do some stuff on my own, and I always look for like quality apparel and stuff that I've gotten from Retrokid in the past, like t-shirts, hoodies. Like I mentioned, people have seen me wear the hoodies on the channel because it's so easy to grab one. A closet full of them, to grab one, throw it on, and
Yeah.
stay warm. They're super comfortable, and so I think you guys like source some really great materials and pieces for your collection. Um, do we need to give some insight to this line, or should we just get into it and really
um,
drag it, or should we just
like,
drag it out?
I mean, we can drag it out a little bit. I do want to, like, I try and not pay attention to the comment section, but there's a couple of new people that always come to us and they're like, "Oh no, this is unlicensed. You guys are just, ripping people off." I do want to let everybody know that everything you're going to see tonight and all of our collections are officially licensed. So, you know, what does that mean, right? Like, I'm sure your audience knows, but for some of the new people, hopping on, officially licensed means that we're actually working with the studio partners that own the rights to Batman, or
Mhm.
who, we're working with Howie Mandel for Bobby's World, or we're working with, you know, Sesame Workshop for Sesame Street, and things like that. And that's a lot of work, and it also applies some restrictions, right? Like, so fun fact about Batman the Animated Series, we actually had like 10 different designs that were complete just fucking bangers. And the unfortunate part about licensing is that when you present that stuff to a big studio like Warner Brothers, you can't get away with everything, right? Because it's all by the book, and it's got to fit within these certain guidelines and all that stuff. So, the collection you're gonna basically unbox tonight
Mhm.
is from a 10 piece down to a 4 piece. And that process for us is like, it hurts because like you just came out with 10 like bangers that nobody's ever seen before, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, four only got selected. But we made sure that the four that we did were basically the best of the 10.
right.
And
It's
you
like if
know
you had 10 kids, who were the 4 smartest? Put them forward in the
yeah,
competition. That's all. I'm not saying, get rid of the other ones. It's just put your best choose your best 4, which I
you
think
always
that
have a favorite kid, right? Like that
oh
just kind
my
of
god,
happens. Like, you always have a
terrible.
favorite kid. So yeah, I mean, listen, like this collection for us, like, I watched. I mean, let's talk about the actual series itself, right? Like, do you remember the first time you watched? Like, do you remember that first time where you saw the searchlights come on for Batman the Animated Series cartoon? Do you actually remember that feeling?
I don't remember a lot from my childhood, but I do remember watching the show, pretty religiously. And there was like the holy I call it the Holy Trinity in that era. It was this, X-Men, and Spider-Man. But, Batman bring like those 3 brought me into like the comic book world, the toy world, all that nerdy stuff, and obviously it's really struck a chord all these years, right? But yeah, that stuff still gives me the chills even when you hear the music start up, right? I'm sure it's the
Yeah,
same for
I
you
think
guys
you're
when you're
also
working on
missing.
this.
Do you remember Gargoyles?
Yeah, absolutely, gargoyles. Yeah.
Dude, like Batman the Animated Series, Gargoyles, and X-Men, like,
Mm,
for me, especially
that was re
Gargoyles, it was that same like noir kind of feeling where cartoons started getting dark and more like, it wasn't just Looney Tunes, right? And
right.
dude, I remember the day when like I saw Batman come on, and the music was playing, and those searchlights were the first thing you saw, and the Warner Brothers logo changed. I was like, what
Yeah,
am I about to watch? And then I
that's
was like, this is not the Adam West Batman that I'm used to, right?
no way.
This is not the DC Batman that anybody was used to. So I was blown away. And then, just how they treated the animation and the line work and the colors, and obviously Kevin Conroy and Matt Hamill. It was just an incredible series to take in as a kid, man. Like, it was crazy.
Um, yeah. So, you mentioned these are all officially licensed and Warner Brothers approved designs. Um, and of course, this is going to go up on order. To let people know ahead of time when is this going up.
It's so we're dropping the entire collection tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. As typically when we drop all of our collections, I see some people want us to just open the goddamn bag.
Yeah, they're like, Kevin,
Which
shut your big mouth.
Yeah, they're like, guys, shut up, just open the bag, let me see these things. But tomorrow night, at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are dropping the entire collection for everybody to go and purchase. Quantities are limited. If it's your first time shopping with us, there's a lot of demand for these things because they're all kind of one-off pieces. We are not Walmart. We curate these collections so that not everybody has them, but the people that really love the show, you should hop on tomorrow at 7 o'clock and grab something.
Davey Sock Rocker says Kev doesn't remember because he was one of the other 6 kids. Wow. Absolutely nailed it. Arcade's Revenge with a big brain move says should have presented 20 designs to get 10 approved.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. DJ Kruger says, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Of course. I was mentioning on a live today. That is the voice that I hear reading Batman comics. So, it's left that imprint in our minds. All right, Sam, we're gonna get this open. I'm gonna give myself a slightly larger screen. These will be available tomorrow at, you said 7 p.m. Eastern time. The website is retrokid.ca. It's pinned here in the YouTube comment section at the top comment, and also in the video description if you want to go check out their Instagram or the website. There's a bunch of other stuff, properties in their collections that are in stock, and you can, add them, bundle them to your order. I'm sure you'll find something else that's intriguing to you.
So again, Kevin, you have not looked at any of the images we've sent you. You have not opened that bag. That bag's not duct taped anymore. Okay.
I feel like a magician. Like, there's nothing up my sleeve, right? There's nothing here. This is my first time seeing this. This is what you wanted.
This is what we wanted. This is what the people wanted, Kevin. This is what the people wanted.
You sent me a text, big, all caps, saying "Do not open." So I'm like, all right, yeah, I respect that. This is all right.
Like, I'm getting nervous now, man.
All right, I'll do it like this, and I'll look at the shirts first, and then I'll do a top down to show everybody the up close details. While I try to pierce this bag, do can you speak to some of the printing processes that you use in terms of like the quality of the design?
Yeah, so there's different print techniques you can use. The best printing technique that still exists today is like the old school one, and it's really just screen printing, right? So if you can find a printer that screen prints, that gives you the best saturation, the highest vibrant colors, and it lasts the longest after 1,000 washes. So all 4 of our designs in this collection are old school screen printed. And that technique basically is you take one color and you pull it across the press, right? So it takes a little bit longer. It's absolutely more expensive for us than doing what's called a direct to garment or a digital film transfer, which is kind of like a sticker. They all have their benefits, but screen printing is the most expensive, but it gives you the highest quality. So everything you're going to pull right now is screen printed, and much like you said, listen, we all spend a lot of money on whatever your favorite toy is. For us, it's apparel, so we want to make sure that the quality that we're putting out there in the world is something that we all love, right? And everything's printed in here in Canada, which is crazy.
That's perfect, man. Supporting local businesses also.
Open it, man. Let's go.
Give the people what they want. All right. They're out of the shipper bag. I'm sure this collection, much like all the others, like the screen prints are always like, they're super vibrant. I love how they, they feel, and they look great. All right. First one up feels like a t-shirt. Feels like a t-shirt.
This is like Christmas morning, Kev.
This is Christmas morning. Oh, I feel like a poker player right now, because on the side, I just see the corner of a playing card. I'm just peeling it up, trying to see what I got in like blackjack, and just the corner is a Joker card right here.
This is the Poker Stars WPT camera, man.
All right, I'll go front. I'll go front. Ooh, oh, nice. Joker cards, 3 Joker cards on the front. This is on the front chest area. All right, let's see what's on the back here. Okay. All right, so this is one of the ones you already have on you've already posted, and it looks even better in person because it's the Joker tee. Can we see? You guys can see it from the lighting. Look how sharp that print is. The orange, complements that purple really nicely. It's got that animated series Joker face. You can hear who in the chat who can hear this voice when they're looking at this shirt right now. Like, let me know. And then on closer inspection, you've got these kind of like comic style. What are these dots called? All of the comic book fans, please let me know. Do you know the technical term for these, Steve?
I have no idea, man. I'm sure
Some
your
kind of
audience knows exactly what it is.
yeah, dude. There's like the gradient orange, kind of getting lighter towards the middle, drawing your attention to the Joker right here.
So
Halftones?
there's a there's a bit of an inspiration for this one, right?
Yeah,
When I was a kid, obviously Batman '89 came out, and it was Keaton and like
yeah,
Nicholson, and then it was Batman Forever, like on the motion picture side. But they came out like Warner came out with these Batman shirts that literally like every kid was wearing in the schoolyard. And one of those shirts was this Joker shirt that looked exactly like this one, but he had a gun and he was literally posed like this,
mm,
and it said "ha ha ha" in the background. And I remember there was two kids in the schoolyard. I can't remember the names, but I was like, oh man, dope shirt. Like, and that's the one shirt that I've always wanted.
yeah,
So when we when we saw animated series, we were like, how do we take that like old school throwback design that was so iconic for my generation, but then mash that with, Mark Hamill's, Joker.
right.
So if you search like in Google, like Joker ha 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 shirt, you're gonna see exactly what we're talking about. But we literally took that, old school concept and inspiration and smashed it with, the animated series.
So is this artwork right here? This is not the same artwork from the T-shirt that you're talking about, right?
No, so all the artwork that you're seeing is literally redrawn, right? And like we've got this kick-ass, artist group that's worked with, Marvel, Disney, Hot Topic. So when they saw this property, they were like, "We got it." So everything that we've done is basically redrawn.
That's awesome. So yeah, because I appreciate that even more. Instead of, um, you know, sometimes when you buy trading cards, right? If you buy a set of trading cards, and for me, when they just like take a page out of like a comic book and use that as a character art, for me, I feel like a little bit cheated. So
Yeah.
I always like original art when I'm buying a new card set or something like that. So to hear um that these are original or like redone pieces, redrawn pieces, instead of just taking some artwork. Yeah, that's awesome. The print is nice here. I can see you got the little green swoosh to show like the shading and the hair. That's awesome. Chat, what do you think? Let me know in the comments if you like the shirt. Hit me with like a playing like a Joker. Is there a Joker clown emoji or a playing card emoji? Dude, this
There
thing's
is, and
awesome.
I was so happy we could finally use it.
Now everyone's gonna type clown without it being insulting to me for once. That's gonna be great. Be a great feeling. All right, that's going into the rotation. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Okay, here we go. I see something over there. The next one is another one that you've also revealed. Um, second one from your social media.
Dude, I have to
Uh,
get one of these top-down cameras, man.
yeah, it's quite a setup over here. Oh, we have my friend Jason Lapidus in the chat. What's up, Jason? A huge Batman fan, comic fan, everything fan. He says they're called Ben Day dots,
Ben
invented
Day
by
dots.
Ben Day.
Is that can we fact check that?
I looked it up the other day, and I think it sounds right. Ooh, okay. What is Batman without the Batmobile? This is a black tee, and it's got this blue kind of motif across the front. Dang, look how sharp that looks. I
What did
love
you say
these.
again? This was the second best Batmobile.
top 2, between this and 89, but I haven't decided who's first. What about you?
It's a dude, like, we're the same way. It's a toss-up. It's either 89 because that was, like, kind of the original, but, we obviously wanted to oh, there you go, someone's throwing up, Joker card emojis, but, like, we've never seen a Batmobile T-shirt just by itself, right? Like, nobody's ever done just, like, a vehicle, like, design, and we were like,
Dedication
"Man,
to it.
yo, like the Batmobile was such a huge piece of the animated series, like in the intro and just the look of it. Like when I saw that, I was like, damn.
Oh, the cops running on the rooftop and then him driving off. I mean, these are some of the scenes from the intro. And that intro in like the pantheon of unskippable intros, right? This show is up there. Like no one skips this, right? It would be crazy. They would have to be insane. Another detail that I like that Retrokid adds on there, you have a little shirt tag at the bottom. What's this part of the shirt called? The w-
That's just the hem tag. That's our
hem tag.
signature
Yeah.
RK hem tag because everybody knocks us off now, but they can't knock that off.
Here we go. Also, a
It-
little bit of interaction in the chat. If you see the YouTube poll, you can only have space for 4. Who is the best Batman villain? Let me know in the YouTube chat. What are we thinking about this? This blue, it's pretty awesome. The kind of blue black temperature and tone throughout the whole shirt.
we
It's
also, we were inspired by so there's a lot of automotive trends that kind of happened last year where people would, rock like Ford, GMC, Mustang, and all that. And one of my best friend's sons was rocking a Ford Mustang shirt, and I was like, damn, like, why doesn't someone do a Batmobile design like that? And then that's how this one kind of started, right? So you got like the tech background,
yeah,
which is that like
kind of like
techie
the
kind of
blueprints.
feel, yeah, the blueprints and that blue color. When we saw the Batmobile, we're like like that needs to be the contrast and color to black, and just that blue just pops. Like for me, that's my favorite Batman blue, right?
Hmm. Yeah, this is this. I mean, just you're gonna. The thing is, when I wear like your shirts around, I always get stopped. They're like, "Oh, that's a dope shirt. Where'd you get it from?" Right? Whether it's Inspector Gadget or yeah, the Kellogg stuff or the Skydome. What's the turtle's name? Domer?
Oh, Domer, man, yeah.
Yeah. I wear that. Like that is a must every time I go down to a Jays game from now on. And it's just they're just always like,
You know what, man?
eye
Like
catching.
I haven't even seen these yet. I'll be honest with you. Like
What?
it went straight to your house and totally just bypassed my place.
Oh, no way. So
Yeah,
this is
dude.
the first for real.
Yeah, like I'm actually tripping out just seeing it on camera for the first time.
There's one that's heftiest, so I'm gonna leave that for last. Nigel, what's up, man? Our good friend Nigel says the hem tag can be the difference between which hat or sneaker. I don't know why I had an accent there. Sneaker. I pair
Sneak air.
my with my RK fit. Oh my god, this one. Come on, come on. You guys don't do shirts like this.
We do now,
You guys,
man. Nigel, what
you
up,
guys
dude?
don't do what? You guys don't do shirts like this. I gotta stand up for this, guys. What the hell, Steve? They don't need to see you. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I'm gone. All right.
No, you're here. Guys. What the hell? Okay, what kind of shirt is this? A heather shirt? Would you
I
call
don't
this?
even know which one you're looking at. What are you
Oh,
looking
it's a
at?
t-shirt. All right, here it is, guys. Look at this print, dude. I mean, this is
So
the photo, right? The animated series photo.
so what you don't know is, Kev, that's glow in the dark.
Oh, is that why that IG story or the reel was in like a glowing color?
Yeah. Yeah. So the lightning, his eyes, the back crest on his chest, and the entire logo, if you charge that
Come on.
under the sun and you shut
Come
off the
on.
lights, it's so bright, man.
Is this long enough of a charge?
I don't know. So it needs direct sunlight or like the old school incandescent lights. It doesn't work under
LEDs?
LEDs, which unfortunately all of us have now.
Dang, just like Superman.
Yeah, so you got to wait till daytime.
All right. Well, the sick part about this is everyone knows that this image from the animated series, is from a certain era. So the fact that it's on this, all the other ones are like the solid black tees. This has a kind of weathered look to it. It's not quite, yeah, it's heather black, heather gray,
Yeah,
right? It's,
so that's our new vintage wash. We started selling it with our big comfy couch collection, and we sold a lot of it. And everyone's
oh
like, "You guys
man.
got to do more of these shirts, right?" Like what we're trying to mimic is like if you're a big animated series fan, you have that one shirt where it's the logo, right? And like and Batman's cape is up, and
Yeah.
it's all over the front. But we're like, okay, if you're a fan, you probably have that shirt. What's the next best image, and it's got to be this one. And we had our designer like mock it up, and we're like, yo, we got to put it on this vintage wash tee. and
Yeah,
then
man.
and then we're like, yo, we got to make this glow in the dark. Like, how sick would it be to have this thing glow in the dark? So you got to shoot that next.
I mean, even if you didn't glow in the dark, this is a solid shirt, but you went that extra mile, which is going to be great because when the lights go off, in the bedroom or something, it's going to be like, wow, cool, Batman. But like the lightning is glow. Yeah, I can kind of see it's a little bit. It's not like the solid white. Like now that you mention it, it looks like, yeah, it looks glow in the dark. You can see it's the same material, kind of like here on the eyes and the emblem. Um, I think the wash weather look shirt is perfect to give this kind of that feel of like it's from another era, right? It's
Yeah.
from the era when this would have been out. And you mentioned, if you were a fan, you would have had that shirt. I'm I never got any shirts like this, which is why I've been scouring, looking for like vintage style Batman shirts. I've been telling my friends like, if you guys see Batman Forever or something like that, pick it up for me. I like a green question mark logo, something like that. But this exactly like hits it for that itch for me, scratches that itch because it gives you that same feel. This is awesome.
Thanks, dude.
This just shot into my favorite one, like to the top of the list.
That was a genuine reaction. I love it, man. I
Vintage
love it.
wash in the club with the black. If you're in the club with first of all, I'm old now. Do people still go clubbing? BMM
No, no.
M84? No, right? But if you were rocking this anywhere, there you go. Jason says, done. Take my money. Hot damn.
Okay.
Laura Lee. I think I saw Tyra was in here earlier. How's it going, Tyra? All right. Sam says, yes. Same for me. People always say cool shirt or hoodie when I wear Retrokid. Awesome. I can't go to Costco without an employee talking to me about my reboot or video in arcade top 10 hoodies, says Ryan. That's what it's all about. And the cool part is there's no quicker way to make a friend than instantly bonding about um a show that you grew up with or something that you love, right? And who says you can't be a nerd or be a geek about some of this stuff and you know go out and look good representing it and rocking this stuff and showing your fandom. Like this stuff for conventions, I go to a lot of cons. This stuff is perfect, right? And you
It's so
guys are at
different than it's so different than like the toys you have, right? It's this beacon of like fandom, right? Where
yeah,
you see people from 20 feet away and you're instantly like friends where you can just connect on a deeper level, right?
yeah,
And there's something to be said about the Retrokid designs versus everyone else's, right? Because to your point, everyone's just taking stuff from the bank that Warner gives them. No
right,
one's taking an extra 2 weeks to come up with a brand new design. And I think that's where you get the real fans where they're like, oh shit, man, like where'd you get that one? Because I
yeah.
already have the other ones you could buy at Walmart or you could buy, at other, streetwear brands, but I've never seen that one before. So I think, that's the big rub with us is that we actually spend so much time, making brand new designs that nobody's ever seen before.
Yeah, I think that's important. So, you can see that in all the different collections that you have, and I think that's great too, and it works well with the type of print, right? And finish for these shirts. Justin says, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy this entire collection
Let's go, Justin. Tomorrow night, man, 7 o'clock.
tomorrow night."
And Kevin, I will say that we are working on more Batman stuff. So if you have any other ideas, shoot them our way, brother.
All right, chat. This is your time. Who is your favorite Batman? All right, let's get a gauge of where this needs to go because um Batman animated series is a solid start, but you're saying there's other places you can go with Batman. So
I mean
uh,
that Batman Forever shirt that you've always wanted. I've always wanted one. The Riddler shirt, I never got one. So what do you guys want to see? Let us
I want to
know.
hug you
Like
through the
now's
screen right now. Just like make it
virtual
happen.
hug.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh. All right, this is a hoodie. This is a hoodie. It's a little bit bulkier. So we're gonna get this open. I believe in 89 Harvey Dent, says Squid Pro quote. That's Emerson, man. How you been? Batman Beyond merch would be nice. Very solid fan base for Batman Beyond. Like a really, really good following too.
Can I say I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I will anyways. We actually had a Wayne Enterprises employee shirt,
Yeah.
but it didn't get approved. And whatever, for whatever reason, it was just this nice, like it was kind of like a staff shirt where like if I saw somebody wearing it on a plane, I'd be like, yo, is that a is that a Wayne Enterprises like
Yeah.
shirt? And I'm so bummed that it didn't get approved, but we'll save it for another day. But if you guys have any ideas, because we do have Batman for another, I think, year and a half, and we literally have every iteration of Batman. So we're talking about like DC, Adam West, 89 Forever, and just anything that's Batman we could do. And it's just so hard because there's so many ways you can go. There's so many different forks down the road you can go, right?
Yeah, for sure. Batman has such a rich history, in pop culture that
Yeah.
a year and a half isn't that much time. Um, but for something like this, you said you have it for like another year and a half. So the fans, in order for that to happen even longer, right? People really need to show the interest of the demand in something like this, for companies to respond to be like, it's worth continuing this. It's worth putting more of this out there because, people do want to rock a Batman Forever shirt, right?
Yeah,
Or
for sure.
any of this stuff. So, make your voices heard. But tomorrow, or anytime after, whenever you're ready to order. Some Batman stuff from Retrokid. All right, I'm gonna big screen myself. This is the hoodie. I can't see anything yet, but I can see. Oh, come on.
Oh, you're letting it breathe too, man. You're good. Let it
No,
breathe, Kev.
I'm absorbing it. Is this glow also?
So that one is not glow, but there's a little bit more of a surprise once you unwrap it.
All right. Is it on the back or the front? Or
Keep on. Hey,
keep
throw it
unwrapping. All
to
right.
the WPT poker cam.
All right. This is the front chest image. This is that searchlight thing you were talking about,
I
right?
gotta start like.
Yeah. The horns, the quick swoosh when he throws those batarangs. But yeah, this is like I'm getting the chills right now just because I know what's happening after I see this image in the intro. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at this on the right sleeve, right bicep. Got this Batman logo. Dope. Oh my god, there's stuff on the back.
Show the back. Show the back.
I'm gonna back that thing up. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hey, don't forget to like, comment. I'm just kidding. Whoa, what? I'm seeing this. This is my first time seeing this, guys. I'm seeing this for the first time as you are. No way. No way. Come on.
Did we do good? Did we do good, Kev?
Oh my God.
Did we spell Batman right?
Why does it say Bortman, the animated series?
I just say Bartman. That's a different series, man.
My son's name is also Bort. All right, I'm gonna give you guys the top-down cam. All right, this stare in the intro when he just kind of squints a little bit
Was so good.
so killer. and remember that was like 30 seconds to a minute of nonverbal action just with musical cues and solid animation and sound effects, and it shaped a generation.
It was like a silent movie, man.
Oh, look, he's up there, hey, little guy. Oh, what's that up there on that building?
Hey, little cute Bort man, what are you doing up
The
there?
goddamn Bort man. Dude, hold on.
Uh-oh. Are you undressing? Is this the undressing portion of the show? You can't hear me. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's the fit.
This is the Retrokid hoodie feel that I've grown accustomed to. It's cold in my basement streaming down here. So I always grab a hoodie.
Dude, this is my first time seeing it in person, and two, I mean, seeing it on you. Just
left sleeve.
Lights up my world, man.
Right sleeve. Come on. I can't. Yeah, just I'm gonna turn around. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, man.
I'm gonna get my wife to help me take some better photos later. But I'm obviously not doing this justice by trying to half squat in front of my camera here. Hey, what's up, Erwin? Yeah, dude, this is so cool. Having that splash or like that series of panels on the back is insane.
So there's a funny story about this. When you actually, so in licensing, it's basically pay to play. So you pay a certain amount. Warner Brothers gives you access to a whole bunch of properties. You go in this kind of vault and you look and see what's there. Any good brand will take the time to actually dig through every single asset that's there. Most of them don't. Most of them don't have time. They just kind of pick, oh, that's cool. Let's slap that on a shirt. We spent hours, days, like scouring because we were like, my favorite memory of the anime series was the intro. So how do we like celebrate that intro with a hoodie? And we started to find like all these bits and pieces of like storyboard, like actual storyboards from like the animated series, and we had to redraw them and basically cut and paste and then mash them all together. But we did it, man, and it was so cool of a process to dig through the vault and then redraw this shit and then piece it all together, because there's so many different memorable parts that are just so silent and unspoken from that intro. We're like, God damn it, we just made an animated series like intro hoodie. And dude, I'm just so happy you love it, because that hoodie, like, it hits so hard for me, man. And I'm just happy you love it, bro.
Dude, I can't imagine the cool stuff that you saw while you were researching all this artwork and references and stuff. Jason, has a sharp eye, like you said, from actual storyboard art. That's dope. There were some questions. People like, what's the sizing like? Is this like true to sizing? How
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty normal sizing for me. Like this is a large size hoodie. I'm 5'9.5". A modest, we'll say 160 pounds. Right? And it's, I mean, I wear these hoodies all the time. And the good part is I can wear them when I go drop my kids off at school and it's not offensive or anything. It's like, it's appropriate. It's appropriate. This
Yeah,
is
I
this
mean,
is crazy, man.
thanks, dude. I'm actually relieved you love it, man.
The just double checking the spelling. Do you ever do this game at when you go to Chinese restaurants? You look for the typos on menus. So I
There's got
do
to
that
be
a
at
lot.
least one or two typos because that tells you how good the
Yeah, they're
restaurant
like, I don't
is.
have time to spell check. I'm cooking here. But
Cooking,
this,
yeah.
like, at immediate glance, I can tell it is correct. Dude, like this. I like when it's subtle, and someone might you might walk by and someone might see the image and they might not get it right away. And then they'll take 5 steps and then that was the Batman. Those are the blimps. Those are the
Like
GCPD
legit,
blimps
if
from
I
the
saw
intro.
you at the jerk spot wearing that, I'd like
He means jerk
I'd have
chicken, guys.
jerk chicken. I'd I'd have to stop you. I'd have to be like, hey, dude, where'd you get that from?
Yeah. And as a guy, as a guy, when you're around and you're wearing and someone stops you, go, yo, that's a sick hat, or that's a dope t-shirt, that's a dope hoodie. It just makes our day.
Of course it does, man. Of course
Yeah.
it does. You may not show it, but when that guy walks away, you're like, yeah,
You're like, whatever, poser. And then you're like, yes, it feels so good.
yes,
Dude, this
somebody
is
likes me.
this is 3 t-shirts and the hoodie. This is going live tomorrow on retrokid.ca at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Let me pull up your website right here. There you go. Lexi says, love the hoodie. Retrokid did if Retrokid did Static Shot, that would be great. Does Retrokid ship to France?
Ooh, we get so many inquiries for like the UK and across the pond, but just because of the licensing, we're only allowed to ship
Hmm.
in US, Canada.
Okay, makes sense. A lot of companies, same with a lot of toy stuff. Like certain licenses and brands can only sell a specific type of toy in
Yeah,
certain markets. So here's your website, retrokid.ca. You've got the Sesame Street stuff rocks. You're wearing one of them right now. Is that one of the day in the life tees?
yeah. This is our new kind of Grover day in the life, and on the back it's got a full print. But I'm going to try to stand up, and Sesame Street did really well for us, man. It's we've been working with the Sesame Workshop for about 4 years now, and it's really nice to see all these different generations who've appreciated Sesame Street over the years, like love so much of our products. And then obviously, like you're seeing Arthur, we just dropped Arthur a couple weeks ago. That went completely bananas because nobody's done Arthur. Nobody's treated that properly the way that we all kind of watch that show, and it was
Look at this.
really
This is hilarious. It's so good.
that's the Arthur '96. It's the Arthur Reed pimp shirt, man.
Yeah, I love it. It'll zoom in there for
The
everybody.
fist. Yeah.
So, free shipping on all US and Canada orders over $130. So again, if Batman drops when Batman drops tomorrow, you can just add other in stock stuff, just make an order. Look around and see what's there. Tons of awesome properties, shows. If you're Canadian, CBC stuff, YTV stuff, Sharon Lois and Bram, all those things. Like this is I love what everything that Retrokid is about, man. And you not every release, is something that I grew up with, but when it hits, like it hits, and even if it's not for me, like I see the reaction from people. So like, you guys I think are doing an awesome job and doing original pieces, right? Original works. Sourcing the proper images and quality of shirts and stuff. I Dude, it's awesome, and I'm always going to support Retrokid. I think everyone should too. It's a local Canadian business, right? You said the shirts are pressed here in or printed here in Canada.
Yeah. Everything is printed, folded, bagged, and finished here, literally in Toronto, like 20 minutes from our house, Kev. So what is I say? I heard Rich guys some of the best employees. Yeah, we do, man. We have a very small team, but truth is, we only have like 3.5 people, and the point five is just somebody who's part time. So It's, three and a half of us, really just celebrating our childhood. And, you know, to be able to build this company and, just celebrate these niche properties is just so much goddamn fun, man.
Yeah. I mean, to run it with 3.5 people, I think because I see, like, what you guys do, the marketing is solid, all, all your images and stuff, they look like so much fun, and then you stay on top of things with, like, um, early access things and hidden links and all that stuff, like, it's cool. You have solid, exhibits at conventions, and I always see
Thanks,
your
man.
employees having so much fun, right? So, I think that's the best part.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not have fun with this stuff, right? It's so easy to connect with people and just dive into everybody's childhood, and it's like the hard part is not having fun, man.
Yeah. That would be strange. I mean, imagine wearing this and not having fun. Like,
This hoodie sucks, man.
the day is terrible. No, I'm kidding. All right, we're gonna go through everything real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, and you can let people know again afterwards where you can check out all these things. All right. So
Yeah.
first we have, let's go with the Batmobile T-shirt. This is the Batmobile tee. I'm comfortably wearing a large, size large. You have this beautiful blue, big bold text on the front, the Batmobile, and some more panels from the intro. I'm curious to see what didn't make the cut. I would love to
Oh
check
man,
that
you
out.
gotta we gotta go for some Chinese barbecue for that.
Yes. Yeah, man, let's do it. Next, we have on the front left chesticular area, we have 3 Joker cards, and the minimalist look of this Joker is it speaks so much. It's so loud, right? It's just there's not that much detail in the original artwork, but just the way, like, the menacing smile, the super exaggerated nose, and, like, everything, just so simple, uh, in that design with this ha 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 maniacal laugh, text graphic on the back of the shirt, and then my favorite T-shirt of this collection on the vintage wash. This is the logo part where the lightning flashes and you see the silhouette of Batman. And apparently, this glows in the dark. So what's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to go play outdoors a little bit and wear this shirt, and then I will run inside and try to get a photo of the glow in the dark for everybody before the release. And then so there's 3 T-shirts and oh, I didn't press that. That's weird. the, the
It's
hoodies.
a good segue though. It's a good segue.
Yeah, it almost looked like a transition that, yeah, I should have just played into that better. I mean, this emblem on here on the right bicep, I love it. Batman animated series font, text here, uh, GCPD blimps, and then of course, now that I'm wearing it, it's hard to show. Here, I'm stepping on something. The coolest
Thank
panels,
you, man.
original, using the original panels as reference on the back. Um, all right. Last minute, if there's last minute questions, drop them now. But okay, wait, let's see the poll. So the poll had the best Batman villain. I put Joker, Two Face, Poison Ivy, and I was getting a little philosophical. I put himself as the fourth option. 79%
Himself.
said Joker.
Uh,
Two Face for 10%. Poison Ivy is 4. There's only 4 options. And 7% himself. Riddler, would have been great. And thank you to the chat for putting that up there. Let's see. That's a lot of French. Says Toronto, thumbs up. Laura Lee Smith sends a heart with hands.
heart.
What's up? Rick Dom is
Okay.
here. Will the Cookie Monster hoodie be restocked?
Everyone's asking about that. We are going to restock closer to December, so yeah, keep an eye for that one.
Awesome. All right. Before we get out of here, Steve, I want to say thank you for not just this opportunity, but sending these over. I'm glad we got to enjoy this as we're both fans of
Dude,
animated series.
I'm just happy you love it, man.
Yeah, dude, this is so awesome. To know like a company that, an apparel brand that you support is gonna get a license that you love. It's like, what's more exciting? So that was super cool. Phantasm. Phantasm is a pretty big one too if you're an animated series fan. But
We tried to
thank you
do
for that.
Phantasm, but we couldn't get it.
Oh, okay.
It was like a separate. It wasn't even in the bank. You actually had to ask for permissions to get Phantasm, but we still have a year and a half, man. So it could happen.
Just keep pestering them, almost the same way I did. It's like, "Hey, when's Batman?" My Russell says, "Great job, guys. Can't wait to pick these up tomorrow." Right, so that leads us to that point, but yes, thank you, Steve. Let people know where should they be following you? What should they be looking out for? Obviously, this collection, please, let them
Yes.
tell them.
Okay, first of all, Kev, thanks for having us on. It's an honor to be on this, platform. I think you and I met like 3.5, maybe 4 years ago when we were just starting out, and you've always supported us. So I just want to say thanks from all of us, and we're just happy that you love the collection. Here's a plug: Retrokid.ca tomorrow, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Our brand new 4-piece capsule for Batman the Animated Series official collection with Retrokid drops. Kev is rocking the intro hoodie. That is our logo T-shirt that glows up, glows in the dark. We're like, I can't be more excited to finally get this out there. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., please be on our site. There is limited quantities. These things will sell out. So follow us on Instagram, retrokid_to, TikTok, and or Facebook.
Hell yeah, and remember, if you want more Batman stuff, you gotta let them know that there's the fans want more Batman. It ships to US and Canada, and, hey, toy friends, check it out. You can let people know next time you're at toy hunting and you're wearing one of these shirts and someone's like, "That guy's a Batman fan too," or "That person over there is a Batman fan too," and that usually is, start of something awesome. Steve, I wanna say thank you again, so much for everyone who's here, for the first time to see the shirts. Thank you for stopping by. I do a live unboxing of, toys and collectibles every week, on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. So buy some shirts tomorrow and then stop by for a live stream. We hang out, talk about, different properties like this and toys and things like that. And it's a lot of fun. And I think that's about it. Everyone, Steve, have a great night.
You too, man. Thanks,
And
everybody.
thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a great evening and keep toying around. Peace. This is where we sing some music. Dun,
Why am I singing game show music, man?
dun, 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 dun. I think
Da, 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 da.
even that gave me the chills.